Join with Monsterboy Roc. Boom. Hi, my name is Monsterboy Roc, and welcome to the show. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. That special holiday that you spend with the family that you love. And there are a few things that a lot of families do on Thanksgiving. One thing they do is they watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Because as we all know, nothing says family quality time like celebrities, loud music, and overblown balloons and floats.
We would like to make it clear that Monsterboy Roc legitimately enjoys the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and watches it almost every year. Yes, we are aware that he is a moron.
Now, the second thing a lot of people can do on Thanksgiving is they can watch a lot of football. Because as we all know, having a holiday based around being with the family that you love should surely be well spent by watching people beat each other up to get a ball on the other side of a field. Need I say more, Internet? Well, there is one other little thing, and that is the traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Because as we all know, nothing says spending time with family like sitting around the table with your closest relatives, eating delicious food, and telling great stories of old to the people that you love. Wait a minute, that one actually makes sense. Huh. Go figure. Well, I figured that would be the perfect subject material for a special Thanksgiving drawing featuring my characters from my passion project. That's right, folks. I'm going to be drawing a picture of River's family and Russell's family celebrating Thanksgiving together. Now, I may have mentioned once or twice before that River and Russell are very close friends. But what I may never have mentioned is that their parents are very close too. In fact, they're so close that I figured this would be the perfect drawing to give to all of you on this special time of the year. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started, shall we? So for this special Thanksgiving drawing, I got out 14 different Sharpies that I'm going to use for it. I also got my ink sinking prevention paper ready to go. So let's put it under here. And we're able to finally start drawing. So let's get to it. So I started the drawing by making an outline of the table. Then I drew all the traditional Thanksgiving food. I drew a turkey, some cranberry sauce, and some mashed potatoes. Then I drew the plates. Next, I colored the food. I colored the turkey with my almond marker, and I shaded it with my brown marker. For the cranberry sauce, I started with red, and then covered it over with berry to make it look darker. For the mashed potatoes, I kept them white, but I colored the spoon blue, and I colored the bowl almond, lime green, and I shaded it with my green marker. I kept the plates white, but I colored the table gray. Next, I drew the outlines of the characters. First, I drew River and Russell. Then, I drew Julie and Steven sitting next to River. Then, I drew Ellen and Michael sitting next to Russell. Finally, I drew Rosalinda sitting at the head of the table, with a knife and a fork, getting ready to carve into the turkey. Now I'm going to color in the characters. I'm going to start with the yellow marker for their skin, and I'm going to start with River's family. Now I'm going to start coloring Russell's family. And finally, I'll start coloring Rosalinda. Now I'll color the rest of them in. I'll start with River's family, and I'll use red for River and Steven's hair and Julie's lips. I will use brown for Julie's hair. I will use orange for her pants and Steven's shirt, Well, I use lime green for Julie's shirt. I'll use turquoise for the spots on River's shirt. I'll use berry for her flower clip. I'll use pink for Steven's tongue. And I will use purple for Rosalinda's dress. And finally, I'll use gray for the fork and knife that she's holding. So, let's get coloring. Now that I finished coloring River's family, I'm now going to color Russell's family. I'm going to start by coloring their hair brown. I'm going to color Russell's sweater berry. I'm going to color Russell and Michael's tongue pink. I'm going to use red for Ellen's lips and some blush. And I'm also going to use it for Michael's undershirt, while I use orange for the rest of his suit. I'm going to use blue for his pants. I'm going to use green and lime green for Ellen's dress. And I'm also going to use lime green for the earring in her ear. So with that, let's get coloring. After finishing them up, I proceeded to color the chairs with my black Sharpie. After I made some last little touches, it was now time to make the backdrop. For the outline of the backdrop, I used my black and gray Sharpies. In the very back of the backdrop, I placed an entrance to Rosalinda's living room. The location of the backdrop is the kitchen of Rosalinda's house. Now that I finished drawing the outline, it was now time to color the backdrop, and then the drawing would be complete. Now for the color of the backdrop, I'm going to use pink, berry, brown, gray, orange, yellow, lime green, and finally, purple. So, let's get coloring. And as I was coloring the backdrop, I also took my black Sharpie and tweaked one or two little extra things. And there we have it, folks, the finished drawing of River's family and Russell's family, celebrating Thanksgiving together. And as we all know, Thanksgiving is not only about spending time with the people that you love, it's also about giving. And I'm very happy that I was able to give you this drawing, because I had a lot of fun making this video. Now, if you want to see that drawing, as well as many, many other drawings with these characters, then you can view them all on Instagram.com/TheSecretBeautyDrawings or Facebook.com/TheSecretBeautyDrawing. And if you want to see more Drawing with Monsterboy Roc videos in the future, then please click the subscribe icon and hit the little bell. You'll be notified for whenever I make videos like this one, of when I drew Russell's family. You can also click on this playlist to watch every episode of Drawing with Monsterboy Roc as well. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and I hope you all have a very, very nice one as well. Take care now.